Hey guys, and welcome back.
And if you're new here, thanks for joining us today.
So today we want to take you on a little tour of Sunshine Travel. This is a 1,000 Trails Collection Encore Park in the Vero Beach area. So stay tuned so that you can see all the amenities and go for a little drive around the park. Okay, let's go into the clubhouse here at Sunshine Travel in Vero Beach and show you what it looks like. So it looks like they have a bunch of tables and chairs just stacked up, probably for once they're in season and they're busy. Then at that point they can go ahead and have activities. There is a big freezer on this side, a cooler and a fridge, a little water container, self-serve, a little bulletin board where you can put signs or see what they post, more chairs, and a stage. There is a television and another board on this side. Coming out the other end of the clubhouse is the pool, which we will head out and check out shortly. So let's take a peek at the pool area. Several tables and chairs, as well as lounge chairs for you to lay around. Here is the pool. We have come to it several times already. Very clean, very warm. I guess probably this time of the year. Probably also very warm because not just because it's summertime and hot, but it's a small pool, so it'll warm up a lot faster. But very well manicured. And let's see, we're walking all the way around. Definitely have your accessible chair to get you in and out for those that are unable to do so. That's the clubhouse in there, which we already saw. I love this little plant thing that they have right by the pool. Very pretty. Oh, while we're here, here is the closet that has all the outdoor activity stuff. So your mini golf and your shuffleboard, you can get those items right from in here. Let's go ahead and take a peek. And there we go. Alright, and the laundry's in here. We'll go and check that out in a moment. So adjacent to the clubhouse and next to the pool is where the restrooms are. So you've got the men's here to your left, and then you got the women's here to your right. Alright, so when you come in, there's a little timer that you have to turn on to get the lights on. And to your left, you'll have the shelf to put all your stuff, towel, clothes. Here are the shower stalls, very nice in here. And there are hooks behind the door. Let me show it in this one. So when you close your door, you have some hooks back here. Lock, that's nice. I believe there are 3 shower stalls. Yeah, 1 handicap accessible and 2 regular ones. And then on the right side, when you come into the bathroom, you have 1 handicap stall and 2 regular stalls. Very nice maintained in here. And then here are the sinks and the mirrors. The restrooms are closed between 11 and 12 because that's when they come and clean it. Adjacent to the pool, there is this community barbecue. They've even set a little picnic table next to it for all to use. It is propane. And then on the other side of that community barbecue, there is a community fire pit as well underneath an umbrella. Very nice. We've seen a couple of people hanging out here in the evening. And then the one thing I've been looking forward to is their mini golf. So you did see the closet by the pool area with all the supplies needed. Let's do a little walkthrough of the mini golf, not the whole course, but at least so that you can get an idea of how well taken care of it is. It's very meticulous, very pretty. And they have little obstacles and all. How cute is that? They even have a little bocce court for your enjoyment. And next to the bocce courts is the shuffleboard court. Alright, let's come into the laundry room. So you do have a CSC card machine here. And it's not well air conditioned. It seems like it's just fans, but they have plenty of washers and dryers and folding tables for your use. These huge machines are $2. And then these normal size machines are $1.75. And the dryers are also $1.75. Fold your clothes with a view. There is like a little canal that runs across the RV park from one end to the other with a warning sign of alligators and snakes. We haven't seen any of those yet. We have been seeing a lot of cranes and like this, what is this, like probably a great white egret or something of that sort. Lou has even seen wild hares, so that has been nice to see some activity and wildlife. Here's the other end of the pond. The grass is kind of like grows over it, the canal, and it goes all the way to the end of the RV park. Alright, so this park does have a dog park, and I have to tell you, it is to date the largest dog park I've seen at any of the campgrounds we've gone to. They do have two little picnic tables here at the entrance, and then you see this fence over here? It goes all the way to the end, that tree line, and goes all the way across that tree line to where you see that little boat parked over there in the corner. That's basically where the gate ends, and then all the way to the corner again and back. Like huge dog park, all grassy, so it's not like a dirt patch. Really nice. I'm very impressed by their dog park. They even provide you with little baggies to pick up after your pet. And then here are the waste baskets to throw it away at. All right, let's continue our tour. All right, so let's take a peek at what's not inside the park. Before you enter the gate, adjacent to the front office, there is this little clubhouse. So off to the right, you have your basket for outgoing mail. There's some water. And then there's the mail slots for the annual residents. It looks like there's a couple of tables in here where you can work at if need be. It's nicely air conditioned in here. A stage, they probably do some activities here. Probably dancing. And then here off to the side, we've got some board games and a little library. So very nice little nook to sit and read. You've got some restrooms off to the side, and then at the very end there's a, what is this? This is a roll. What are they called? Like the rowboats for you to pull. Oh no, it has pedals on it too, so maybe it is like a stationary bike. And then your treadmill. This probably used to be a fitness center, or it's going to be a fitness center because on the map it says that they have one. and in the amenities on the website. Now, something that's pretty cool is that the park is actually expanding. Let's come out to the back and show you. So you've got the dumpsters over on the right side, all the way behind the office. And then back here, all of this is under construction. I believe they're making more sites. So this park is going to expand at least by 1/3 in size. Alright, so we are coming under 95. So once you guys get off of 95 and start heading east, the very next traffic light, not the one here for 95, but the next one where there is a chevron and a racetrack over to your right hand side, you're gonna go ahead and make a right here. And you'll see straight ahead the sign above says Sunshine Travel. So the entrance is right after the chevron. Now before I pull all the way in, you'll notice here on the right hand side, these are all pull-throughs. So I believe this is like an overflow for high season. At the very end of these pull-throughs on the right hand side is the dumpsters. And here on the right also is the office. There are little plastic baskets attached to the wall for late check-ins. And once you do check-in, you'll notice the entry is gated. You are given with your pass these little key cards. So I'm gonna go ahead and scan that and we'll go for a little drive inside. So it is a very small park. Let me go ahead and cue the music so that you can enjoy the ride. All right, so starting with our patio, notice that there is no concrete pad on the side for you guys. It's just one long grassy patch. They do provide you with a little picnic table, and we're all set up out here. Okay, so on the other side, driver's side of your pad, you have all your connections together. So you have your electric, your sewer, and your water. So easy peasy having everything in one spot. The pad next to mine, since it's empty, so you can see where you drive in and park. Basically tandem your rig with your vehicle and your picnic table off to the side, and all your connections here. So now that we're done with the tour, on the screen I am putting both of the speed tests that we did.
For AT&T and T-Mobile, which is what we have.
Right.
We have T-Mobile on our phones, and we have AT&T as our
hotspot?
Wi-Fi network.
Alright, so make sure you check that out so you can see the upload, download, ping, jitter, all that good stuff. Now, what did you think about the park?
I like this park. It's a small park. It's a really small park.
It's a really small park.
I think it's like 291 sites. It's pristine.
It is. It's very well manicured.
It's very well maintained, and the permanent, what seems like the permanent residents here, they really take care of their homes.
Yeah.
Everything is just very manicured and well maintained.
Yeah. Like they take pride.
Yeah.
In their park and in their home, in their space.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it seems like there's plans to maybe like expand the park.
I did include that in the tour so they can see all that part of the land.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, and it's situated in a really good area.
Mm-hmm.
The park is listed as Vero Beach, but it's actually in Fellsmere. That doesn't mean anything because it seems like Fellsmere is like really, really small.
Right.
But you're a little bit south. Fellsmere is a little north of Vero, and it's also west of Sebastian. But it's maybe half an hour from both of those places. Half an hour, 45 minutes. So it's a really good location to go to either one of those places.
Yeah, everything's really close by, whether it's Vero Beach or Sebastian Beach, Basel Beach, or Fellsmere Preserve that we went to.
Right. Right, the e-bike ride. Yeah, absolutely.
So let's do our rating system.
Let's do it.
Alright, so the first one, eat, in terms of not just places to eat, but conveniences to buy stuff to eat. So the park itself didn't have like any vending machines or store or anything of that sort, but everything was pretty close by.
Right. So right across the street there was almost adjacent to the campground.
Almost, yeah.
There's a
McDonald's,
and it has, what is that? A Mobil?
The Chevron.
A Chevron, exactly. A Chevron, and it has a little tiny like McDonald's inside of it. And then
across the street, the Dairy Queen.
Across the street, which is, I believe it's 510. Across the street you have the Dairy Queen, and you have a BP, I believe it is.
Okay.
And then on the opposite side, on the east side of the park, you have
a racetrack.
And of course that has like a little convenience store inside of it. So if you need anything quick, you need a snack or anything like that. Yeah. And then you have 3 competing gas stations for prices. So that's really good, especially now with the price of gas.
Right.
And then on 510, as you go east,
I would say within a mile and a half.
Probably so.
You have a Publix and a Winn-Dixie, which are 2 local grocery stores.
Exactly.
And in between that, in the Winn-Dixie, there's the Little Caesars, where we have some debauchery going on there.
Oh yeah. That cheese bread.
Yeah.
It's everything.
And keep going east, less than 5 miles, when you hit like US 1, there's tons of restaurants and more grocery stores like Walmart and stuff.
So US 1 has, if you went on our drive with us, you'll see that there's everything there. A dollar store, Walmart, another Publix, banks, all sorts of things.
True.
Restaurants.
I'll link that video up here.
The one that we went to, Mulligan's. So, yeah, you can't go wrong. We could take our e-bikes there. That's how, maybe 5 or 6 miles away.
So I think we agree that EAT gets a big thumbs up.
Absolutely.
Sleep, I particularly like Sleep. The pad was level, so it was very comfortable. It was easy to stabilize and level out.
What I find interesting about the pads is that usually you park on dirt or grass, and then you have a concrete pad or gravel.
Yeah.
You have a concrete pad where you lay out your chairs and all those things. This is opposite. You drive your RV onto the concrete pad, and then it's surrounded by grass.
Right.
So,
I didn't like that we didn't have like a little concrete area for the patio, but I got over it pretty fast.
But that makes leveling like really easy. Yeah. Because concrete pad, you're really not going to be off level. Right. So it was very comfortable. It was very easy. It is narrow though.
Mm-hmm. It is very narrow.
It is narrow. I mean, we have a tiny RV. You guys know that. Our RV is 7 feet wide, and we probably had a foot left on the concrete pad.
On the sides.
Yeah.
And everybody observed quiet time. Yeah. Everyone was very quiet, very respectful.
And even though the park is literally next to I-95, like literally, like you're gonna get off 95 if you're going north, and you're basically just making a U-turn into the park. You really don't hear the noise from the traffic.
No, not inside the RV. You hear it when like you're at dog park. You heard it in the tour. You can hear the traffic, but can't really hear it inside the RV.
And we were basically on that road.
Yeah.
Right? We were on the road. We were here, the drive area, and then the next row, and I-95. We were that close.
Right.
It was fine. There was no problem. So, double thumbs up for Sleep.
All right. So that RV, I loved all the amenities in the park. We already touched on how manicured it was. That dog park was spectacular. How big it was. The pool was clean. The bathrooms were always clean.
Downside though, no pool tables. No air hockey, no foosball.
No jacuzzi.
No jacuzzi. The pool is like this big.
Yeah, it is a small pool.
It is a small park, so
everybody's on top of you.
You know, so a little downside there.
Okay. All right, I'll give her that. A
little bit of downside.
I can't really speak on the friendliness of the staff because I really didn't interact with them at all. I didn't see the staff at all throughout our stay. You saw one person when you were checking in.
Well, what we did is that we ran a day late.
We were a day late.
And I called to try to rearrange our dates. And let me tell you that the person I spoke to, which was the manager, I found out later, not on the phone, but later, was very accommodating. No sweat, no problem, wished us well, said, we were welcome whenever we arrived, that she would gladly extend the stay, move the stay one more day so that we could get our 14 days. And I explained to her that we had reservations back to back and that wouldn't be necessary. But she was like, I'll just move you so that you can get your 14 days, no problem. So as far as that phone conversation, the staff was amazing.
Awesome. Okay, so then I guess RV will be kind of midway point since they don't have as many amenities as we.
But the area has a lot of things to do. So the RVing part, in terms of like going out and doing stuff,
for sure,
the area has a million things to do.
Yeah, we want to go back because there's so much more to do that we just didn't have enough time to accomplish everything.
Pelican Island, we need to go back because it's huge.
Back.
We never went to the beach, the actual beach there. Yeah, I mean, we actually didn't go to the beach.
Right.
It'd be nice to visit Vero Beach itself, like to go a little bit south and go to Vero Beach itself.
Right.
So, yeah, it's, I guess that moves us into repeat.
Yeah. So repeat, I would like to go back. I don't think it's going to happen this season because there's more there's still one more 1,000 trails and more trails collection here in Florida that I would like us to have at least a first time visit up before we do a repeat, but maybe next season or the season after that. I definitely
maybe on our way, if we plan our next trip on our way out.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll stop there.
Yeah, because it was nice. So yeah, we will come back. Now for the 13 days, because we didn't stay the full 14 days, we came a day late. How much would it have cost us to stay there if we didn't have 1,000 trails?
$795.
Yeah. That's about how much we were paying in rent for our apartment, more or less.
True.
That's just 13 days.
Minus $5.
Well, we hope you guys enjoyed this tour. If you did, please give us a big thumbs up. Now, today is Thursday the 28th. If you don't know, I've tried to post it on all social media platforms. Monday, August 1st, 7 p.m., we are having our very first live.
Yeah, so we would like you to be there with us.
Yes.
Hold our hand through it.
Yes.
I'm a little nervous about it.
It's going to be brand new, so it's going to be interesting. And we look forward to chit-chatting with you guys, whether it's answering questions or just hanging out.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and help us grow this channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you can get notified every time we upload a video. And as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.
Bye, guys.